thanks. I appreciate going live this time. Oh my goodness, I cannot stress how stupid this YouTube stream business is. I do not remember it being this complicated. Then again, I haven't streamed on YouTube since 2017, I want to say. 2018 at the most. I've basically done nothing but Twitch, but tried doing this last night. I hit start streaming on OBS, but YouTube said, no, you have to go live on the site as well. That is dumb. That is stupid. That is ridiculous. On Twitch, you just hit start streaming, and then there you go. Done. We're good to go. Whew. Wow. And I'm more passionate now because I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. For those who don't know, I work nights, so I gotta sleep around 9 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up around. I try to wake up around 5 or 6 at night. Whatever the case, though. Whew. Okay, I guess we should get started. Hi, where do I begin? Hello, I am Jayson. If you're watching this, you're probably subscribed to me. I have it on subscriber only mode, so even if you say I'm new here, you gotta subscribe in order to talk. But it'll take you like 5 minutes to be able to comment. Sadly, though, I don't think this stream is going to be too long. Last night I took around 35 minutes, though that's because I kind of stumbled a little bit with my words. I don't really have a script or an outline or anything like that. We're just gonna go with the flow here. Just talk about things that I have planned for this year and a little bit of foresight into like years past this year. So let's get started. Actually, before then, I actually want to talk about last year, because last year wasn't as productive as I wanted it to be. Now, we did get 3 videos out last year. Well, technically 2.5, because one of them was an April Fool's joke that I made just to kind of throw Johnny a bone. Or, for those who don't know, my friend Johnny Hitzwolf, he is a dear friend of mine. He and I have been having this little inside joke for ever since I made that Pac-Man video way back in 2020, and I decided, you know what? It's been 5 years. I think it'd be a fun idea to get this done. Unfortunately, I did not have fun making that video. I think even now it's just complete shit. But considering it's an April Fool's joke, I don't think it really matters, does it? But the other 2 were the Sonic Dark Age video and the Mega Man X video. Now, the Sonic Dark Age video, that was supposed to be at the end of 2024. But it took me a little bit longer to really finish it. And I think it still holds up as a result. I think it's a really great video, one of my favorites that I've made. And you guys totally agree with that, because it's now my second most viewed video on the channel, and that's amazing. I don't know if I'd say it's that good. I think there are some videos that I think should have skyrocketed a little more. Like, I think the Mega Man X video is definitely an example there, but we'll talk about that in a moment. I wish the Disney video did a lot better, but overall, yeah, I get that a lot a lot of people that watch me are Sonic fans, so sure. Second most viewed video of the channel, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And the other video we got out last year was the Mega Man X video, and I think that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite videos that I've made. I really, really enjoyed making that video. And not to say that there weren't people that didn't enjoy it. I think it has more comments than it does on the Sonic video, which is very interesting. People are very interesting like that. I get that not everyone wants to comment on videos, so not gonna harp on that. But if I had to be a little slow on how many videos I've made, I'm glad that the two that I did release are videos that I absolutely adored making, and videos that I think a lot of people enjoyed watching. So, you know what? Perfectly good. And it looks like the stream is a little... the stream's struggling a bit. Give me 1 second. Been a while. It's been a while since I've done streaming. I don't want to lower the bit rate, but let's lower the bit rate. See if that helps out. My God, I think it doesn't really help that I have a Final Fantasy lo-fi stream going on, but hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. But okay, we got last year done. Now let's talk about this year, because I have a few ideas that I want to get out this year. So, well, I have 3 that I'm definitely going to get out this year. There's one that I have a little bit of hesitancy for, but we'll save that for the end, mostly because that was going to be an end-year video anyway. But let's talk about the other 3. So what I'm currently working on right now, and it's pretty much going to be out by the end of the month anyway, so I might as well reveal it now. It is going to be an Olympic themed video as a celebration of the Olympics coming in. The reason why I'm doing that is, as a person that has lived in Utah his entire life and lived in the Salt Lake City suburbs when the 2002 Olympics came out. Olympics have kind of been a little bit of a cultural had a cultural effect on me. So I think it would be kind of a neat idea to make that video. I don't know. I mean, I could do it any other year when the Olympics come out, but I think this is a perfectly fine time to do it. And outside of that, this is actually going to be an interesting year for me personally for 2 reasons. One, I'm going to be turning 30 this year. So because of that, I want to make this year as an excuse to talk about stuff that that are personal to me. The Olympic video is one thing, I guess. But the other 2 are going to be retrospectives of franchises that I hold near and dear to my heart. After the Olympics video, I'm going to basically immediately go into a Final Fantasy related video. I'm not going to say what exactly it's going to be. You probably know. You could probably take a wild guess, but I I wanted to get back into Final Fantasy for a while. The last time I talked about Final Fantasy was 2019. 2019 was 7 years ago. It'll probably be 7 years exactly when that video comes out, but that is a little too long for me. I want to get back into Final Fantasy, and I want to try and get Final Fantasy to be like a consistent thing. Like, not like back to back to back, but I want Final Fantasy video this year, try to get another next year, and a year after that. Assuming that I still do YouTube past this year, which we'll probably talk about momentarily. And now we have, but yeah, that's one video, and then the other video, I'm not gonna say what exactly it is. I will say it is Sega related. It is a Sega franchise that I have loved basically since childhood. Kind of like Final Fantasy, of course, but it's a video that I've wanted to do for quite some time. It's probably going to be a little repetitive. I'm going to say the Olympic video might be also a little repetitive considering the subject matter, but I'm currently having fun with the script and playing the games, so honestly, I think it will be a pretty decent video regardless. I'm hoping all of them are, because it's, I don't want any of my videos to be like absolutely garbage. Wouldn't want that at all. I wouldn't want another Godzilla on my hands, if you catch my drift. So yeah, those are the videos that I have in mind. Now let's get into the video that I really, really want to make, but I feel a little hesitant about. And I might as well get it out of the way now to see if I can get a little bit of interest here. So a couple of years ago, I made a Wii U retrospective, but with the twist that I was playing all of every exclusive in that video. And funnily enough, it still holds up. I think the only game that actually did get released after that was Xenoblade X. I don't think a lot of games will. I don't think a lot of other games will have that treatment. Unfortunately, I wish Star Fox Zero did get some love, but outside of that, yeah, that video still holds up, and I feel like the idea of I had a similar idea for the original Xbox, because the original Xbox is going to be 25 this year, and the original Xbox has been another cultural impact on me personally. I really love the original Xbox. Here's where the dilemma comes in. Microsoft has been a fucking nightmare. Nightmare has done a lot of AI bullshit. They're supporting a genocide out in the Middle East, giving Israel a lot of terrible, a lot of funding so they can fund their terrible, terrible shit. It's something that I don't want to endorse, I guess, even though the spirit of the video is not really to endorse Microsoft. In fact, it would pretty much be a major criticism for the company, considering that the games that I'm going to be talking about have not been re-released, have not had the backwards compatibility given to them. So it'd be like looking back at Xbox and seeing, hey, Microsoft used to be decent. I'm not going to say they were ever good, because no company has ever given us that treatment. But that's a video that I really want to make. But with how Microsoft has been, the trajectory that Microsoft has been going in, I don't feel comfortable actually doing a video that would, by all accounts, make them look good, you know? So I'm not entirely sure. I also made a pledge on the No Games for Genocide. I don't want to say is it not like a foundation, but it was a you probably get it. But it was something that I thought, you know what, I make content not as a living. It's more of a side hustle where I'm not getting any money. But it's something that I signed in just because I felt the cause. I felt like the cause was just, and I needed to do that. And the point of signing that means you shouldn't play games on stream. They didn't say anything about like video essayists, YouTubers basically. They said some things about like gamers and streamers, but not past that. But if we're not talking about like the pedantics of it, I still fall into that, and I don't want to make a video that would make Microsoft look good. But again, the idea of the video, would it exactly make Microsoft look good? You see the dilemma I have here, right? It's weird. But that is an end year thing, so I'll probably think about that. I also had another video planned this year. I actually technically had this video planned to release by the end of last year, but I wasn't feeling the video, and this company has also been doing a lot of bullshit behind the scenes that I'm not comfortable with, and that was going to be a follow up to the Disney video that I made, playing most, if not all, of the Pixar video games. What sucks is that I now own half the games that I needed for that video, and now that video has basically been shot. Thankfully, I haven't started preparing myself for the Xbox video, so I don't have to worry about the sunk cost, the maybe, not literally, but you get my point. But I wouldn't have to worry about all that money being basically wasted. But we'll see. If the conditions don't improve by the middle of the year, that video might have to be scrapped, which does suck, because that sounds like a very strenuous video that will be fun for me to make and probably will do absolutely terribly. I don't know. It would be a very long video. I don't know if people really like the really long videos. I think that's one of the reasons why the Disney video didn't do too well. Maybe. I don't know. But that's something. And if I do have to get rid of it, I don't know what other type of video that I would want to replace it with. Because there aren't really a lot of video ideas I really have in mind outside of like serious retrospectives, and I don't want this channel to be like overtly those types of videos. I make those, but I also make like the topical videos. Like the ones that come to mind are the mental health video that did absolutely horribly. The Sega crossovers, which is technically like a kind of an in-between between the two. It was a video that kind of had a that basically had a series retrospective like pull to it, but it was more broad that it didn't really feel like a series retrospective. So, and people really enjoyed that. And man, there was another one. There was another video. I should have had the. I should have had the list of videos on hand. Unfortunately, I do not. So that's. But you get my points. I want to make more topical videos, not just the series retrospectives, and that's kind of why I like doing the Wii U video. That's why I like doing the Disney video. That's why I wanted to make the Pixar video. That's why I wanted to make the Xbox video. But you know, it sucks because those types of videos, they're not. I think. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think there are a few ideas that I might have to think about, but hopefully conditions improve because I really do want to make that Xbox video. But you know, going past that, I'm rambling at that point. That's basically what we're going to be doing on the YouTube end. Now let's talk about everything else. So I think I want to start with like other projects outside of YouTube. That's not Twitch. I want to save Twitch for last for a specific reason. So as you guys know, I don't just do YouTube videos. One of the things that I wanted to do for quite some time was get back into animation. In fact, it's not going to be done by the time I get the Olympic video out, but hopefully by the time I get the Final Fantasy video out, we can start talking about. By the time you can see why. You can see the rambling. You can hear the rambling. By the time I get to the Final Fantasy video, it should have a new intro animation. I've been meaning to make a new one for a couple of years now because the current intro animation is 5 years old and it feels like it. I like that little animation, but I think we can go a little farther with it. And if you see the thumbnail for this stream, I just ripped out the background from that and then put it into the thumbnail. So if you like that little kind of like a sunset-y look to it, I think you'll really enjoy it. Past that, I think I really want to get back into like actual animation. If not, like, so the plan is maybe not make a pilot because I think that's a little too ambitious. I think for now, what I'm planning on is just making like an animatic. Take one of the many ideas I have for like original projects, and make it into like an animatic of some kind. And I think to start off with that, there has been an idea that I teased in one video. I'm not going to say which, but I teased a video idea that that's basically been on the back burner pretty much since 2018, I want to say. I've had this idea for a long time, so maybe that'll happen by the end of the year. Who knows? Beginning of next year, definitely, but that's definitely something I really, really want to do. And outside of that, I really want to start overall just getting back into like just drawing stuff. I really do want to do more like art streams on on Twitch, even though those types of streams, from what I remember, didn't really do all that well in terms of views. Then again, streaming doesn't really do too well for me, but I like doing it, so boo. uh, there's not much past that, so I guess that's a decent segue to get into Twitch. This will be the last thing I really want to talk about. So I haven't really done a lot of streaming lately, as you can tell, and I really want to get back into it. I have a long-term project that I want to continue, and that is the Pokemon Living Dex. If you look at the streaming archive channel that I have, don't have it on standby. I'll probably put it on like the top. I'll probably just put it on the. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should just start putting it in the. Actually, no. You can look up Press Play Jayson stream archives. You'll probably get to it. But I was doing a stream series of doing a Living Dex of Generation 1, and I want to get back into Generation 2 this year. Maybe Generation 3 later in the year, but I don't know. I actually don't have the Generation 3 games. That's going to be a nightmare, though. I've been doing a lot of planning for that, and Gen 3 is going to be such a pain in the ass. But past that, yeah, I'm going to do that, but so I can get back into the swing of things. I've had a straw poll of 4 ideas that I want to do, and I'm gonna post the straw poll in the chat. So what I have listed are, I basically have 2 challenge runs. You have Dread mode in Metroid Dread and Lucy's story mode in Guilty Gear, because I want to get back in. I've had a need to play Metroid Dread again because Metroid Dread is absolutely amazing, and I've also been in a really big Guilty Gear kick for the past year or so, and despite never really getting to Cyberpunk, not even Edge Runners, I really want to try out Lucy, because I hear it's like one of the longest story modes. So that would be a fun idea. Past that, though, I've been thinking of like doing like recordings for future videos. So maybe I can stream one of the Mario and Sonic games story modes, like the Winter games on DS or the London games on 3DS. That'd be kind of fun. Or I can just make concept art for projects that I have in the making. I don't know. That's something you have the chance to vote on. That's what I wanted to say. Damn it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Those are the videos that I want to make. Those are the plans I'm thinking of doing. Outside of that, I'm just trying to get through life, because 2025 was an absolute dog shit year, dude. It was. I don't know if it was like the worst year of my life, but it's pretty up there. It was. My mental health during that year was not good. My job has been a little hectic. My growth on the channel has been a little underwhelming. Then again, it's always been like that. I've never been one of the like top YouTubers, I guess you can call me, content creator. I have mixed feelings on that term, but I wish I was bigger in the space. But you can't really do much past that. I'm terrible at search engine optimization and marketing and all that. So it's partially my fault. I'm not getting anywhere. But I don't know. That's something I have to think about for this year. And I think because of all of that, I don't want this year to be the last year I make content. I feel like with all the stuff that I want to do long term, though, I don't know if I have much left in me. Which sucks because doing YouTube has been a lot of fun for me. I've done this for 15 years. In fact, I didn't actually talk about that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I mentioned this. In July of this year, it will have been 15 years since I've done YouTube content. Now, technically, the channel that I started in 2011, that channel doesn't exist anymore. That thing is long gone. It's been absolutely poof, gone. None of the content in that channel is around, unfortunately, which sucks because I've always wanted to go back to the content in that channel, and it was all really weird sprites parodies and shitty voice acting and stuff that makes me want to, that kind of gives me some goosebumps when I think about it. But I kind of want to go back to it because I want to see how terrible those were. Because I remember those being disliked to oblivion. People hated those videos, and I don't blame them. Because they were absolute dog shit. But unfortunately, they do not exist. But that's also another video idea I've had. Just talking about all of the content that I've made in the 15 years that I've been doing this. Reminiscing about those types of videos, and then talking about the Let's Plays that I did in 2013 to 2016. I think that was when I stopped making them. And then the really, really old, like, review type videos that I made that are basically abandoned on the Stream Archive channel. I never really wanted to put them on this channel. I migrated everything from the Super Mario All-Stars video to, I want to say, up until the Super Mario Galaxy video. I think that was the last one that I migrated from that video, that channel to this current one. But before the All-Star video, the videos that I made before then, those are basically abandoned on the Stream Archive channel. And I want to look through all of those to see if they hold up. I don't think they do. I'm going to take a wild guess and say they don't. Because even like stuff like the Mario All-Stars video, that didn't... When I looked at that, most of it still holds up, but it does have some language that makes me a little uneasy, I guess is a way of putting it. But that's definitely a video idea that I need to do, and I think I will do that in July. And there's another video. I think I will save that for next year, though. I don't want to quite spoil it. I'm gonna I'm going to keep that as a little secret for me for now. Because it's another very ambitious video to an extent. We'll get there. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I really needed to say. Those are all the plans for 2026. If you have any comments about it, please do tell me. If any of these ideas sound terrible to you, but for me, I don't think they do. I think they are very decent ideas indeed. With all that said, I'm going to end this because the internet is being a little temperamental again. It was doing that a lot last night too, but like I said, YouTube is very complicated with streaming now, and I hate it. When I say very complicated, it's just starting a stream on the OBS and then starting a stream on YouTube. That's a needless extra step, YouTube. You can just let OBS do its own thing. But whatever. I don't know how websites work. I can't really say. Maybe this is the best way to do it. I mean, Twitch kind of, like I said, Twitch does it not that. Anyway, I hope this was informative, and I'll hopefully see you at the end of the month for a brand new video. And I hope to see you guys on Twitch. If I know some people on YouTube don't like Twitch, but I feel more comfortable streaming on Twitch, as evidence with this bullshit. But hope to see you all soon. Follow me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I think you will like my content. I think the content here is very, very good, personally speaking. And that's saying a lot because I don't really have a lot of self-esteem. So keep that in mind. Follow me on Twitch, of course. I have a Blue Sky in the description. Used to be on Twitter. Twitter sucks now. Lots of Nazi shit on that platform now. That's which is kind of depressing, but that's kind of how our world is coming to. Yeah, follow me on all that, and